Okay, I posted the announcements, so yeah, I guess we will have more people joining us now. Yeah, quick introduction to those who are already here. Today we will have our usual office hour session where we talk about the latest updates, about our progress on some things, and today we will have our researcher, Junger, which will help us to explore more about our latest protocol update on Taiki, which will happen soon on our testnet, and then on our mainnet we will deep dive in what it is, how it will help our protocol, and how it will change overall user and dev experience. Yeah, so I guess maybe we can start. And yeah, Murat, maybe you want to start with the questions. I know you have prepared some, or you want me to start?
Well, I think we can just let Junger explain us that what is this hard fork is about and what does it mean for Taiko ecosystem.
Is my voice coming good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey everyone, good to see you here. Today's topic is about Ontake fork. We upgraded our testnet currently. So, but I want to explain what the Ontake fork include. What's the future upgrades of Taiko protocol? So first of all, let's build the foundation, start from scratch. So as you know, Taiko is a based rollup. That means unlike centralized sequencers, centralized rollups, unlike the other ones, block times is limited. So centralized sequencers like Arbitrum, Scroll, Starknet, or any rollup currently is centralized, they give pre-confirmations to users. So they decide their own. They don't ask to anybody to make the pre-confirmation to users. On Taiko, we embrace the idea of being decentralized from day one. This is our mental model from the beginning. So we cannot act opposite to this idea. Never. So, but this idea is coming with some cons. So we cannot achieve the transaction speed or the cost of transaction like the centralized sequencers for now. But this Ontake fork provides some support of the based pre-confirmation arrives. So what is based pre-confirmation? So as I said, Taiko is a based rollup. Anyone can propose a block to Ethereum L1. So we don't need to centralize sequencers unlike the other rollups. Anyone, even if you, can be a proposer, can be a sequencer. So you propose a block to Ethereum L1, but you should do that in 12 seconds because Ethereum block times is 12 seconds. You should obey this rule. So, but if you cannot fulfill the transaction on L2, so you paying gas costs to L1 to propose a block because you call in a function from the Taiko L1 contract. So you're paying a gas fee. But for example, gas fees on L1 can be high. So you would pay very, very high money to propose a block. So it's not fully efficient from tech side, from the user experience side. It's not efficient at all. So we need pre-confirmation, as I said, but we have no centralized sequencer. So this is an obstacle. So base pre-confirmation basically says, I need pre-confirmation in any case because These transaction time, it's very slow right now. For Taiko, block times currently is 12 seconds, maybe more than 20 seconds, sorry. So base pre-confirmation says L1 proposer can give a commitment to me to include my transaction very fast. It's same experience, maybe faster experience than centralized sequencer. For example, we have demo on Helder testnet, is a exclusive testnet for the pre-confirmation developers. It's built by Ethereum Foundation. So we are also participate to the testnet, and our testnet providers like Gattaca, Titan, and Nethermind doing tests, their pre-confirmation stack on the Helder testnet. Currently in DevNet, it's internal right now. So we achieved 20 millisecond block times on Taiko L2. So it's incredible number, because on Arbitrum, block times is currently to maybe 300 milliseconds. So let's think about this experience, because when you do transaction on any centralized chains, any centralized rollup, it's very, very fast. And on Taiko, in DevNet, in our internal tests, we achieved faster than centralized sequencer with fully decentralized system. So anyone can be a pre-confer. Pre-confer means pre-confirmation provider. It can be anyone. So it allows a very efficient, very fast, and very cheap transaction. And this Ontake fork, upcoming Ontake fork, it's not fully, but about pre-confirmation. So we need to upgrade the protocol to allow to pre-confirmation, because pre-confirmations, base pre-confirmations, like any other pre-confirmation, can batch the transaction and different blocks into a single batch. So we need to update the protocol to allows to the batching proposing blocks. So Ontake fork is the most important update into the Taiko. So this Ontake fork, as I said, introduced batch proposing to provide future pre-confirmation. So we expecting to reach pre-confirmation end of the year. So it will be fully speed, cheap, and decentralized chain and Taiko. This is the first one. Pre-confirmation support, and the other one is some changes on the gas fee. This not fully related to users. It's about protocol base fee, and the other one is sponsored transaction. It allows to smart contracts. Maybe you heard Clave, Argent, Brave, something like that. So these wallets can do something the EOA, the normal addresses like MetaMask or any other wallets cannot do. So it's not fully implemented yet, but we will implement it in the mainnet, I hope. So basically Ontake fork include these upgrades, these important upgrades.
So you talked about user experience a bit. It will make transactions a lot faster, and it will rival best of the best.
Yes.
Another part, an important part of Taiko ecosystem is anybody can be a proposer or prover, as you said. What does this pre-confirmations mean for proposers and provers?
Actually, it doesn't fully relate to proposing and proving, because it's different part of the protocol. But this is also another revenue model for providers. For example, when you propose a block, you can earn money from proposing and also from proving. So pre-confirmation is another revenue model for the people. Anyone can be a pre-confirm, but we call pre-confirmation provider as pre-confer. Sorry for the misword. So anyone can be a pre-confer. So actually, it's not fully related to the provers and proposers.
I see. So
But anyone can pre-confer. Anyone.
So it opens another revenue for people who wants to.
Yes. In pre-confirmation, it basically works. There is a gateway. There is a contract. The pre-confirmation provider, pre-confer, will stake the ETH, some exact amount of ETH, maybe 1,100. I don't exactly remember. It's not fully decided yet. And stake some ETH to the gateway, to the contract. Then, if he act malicious or if he don't the mission to give pre-confirmation to users, he will be slashed. So there is some game theory here. So, but also pre-confer make money from the pre-confirmations, because you should pay some fee to pre-confer to take fast pre-confirmation for fast transaction. So it's basically works like that.
Nice.
Basically, yeah, I have a question regarding that. So currently the transaction look like people do the transaction, then it is like proposed by proposers to provers, and provers verify those blocks. And with the implementing of pre-confirmations, how it will look like. So the latest stage will be the pre-confirmation operator, right?
Yes. So pre-confirmation providers will take the transaction and will propose a block. So actually, we can say L1 pre-confers will be something like proposers, something like. But for example, we call look ahead. For example, we are block 1, and for example, we are at block n. There is block n plus 1, n plus 2, blah, blah, blah. It's going to n plus 30. So we are calling this pipeline as a look ahead. Currently, we only know the current proposer. We know on Ethereum blockchain who will be the next proposer. So we know that. This is called look ahead. But we need to implement some design to know these look ahead proposers into the protocol. On Ethereum, there is 2 different chain. Actually, it's merged with proof of stake 2 years ago, but they are still act as different because there is beacon chain and there is execution chain. But you don't know everything on the beacon chain from the execution chain. So we need to implement some stuff to achieve this composability between beacon chain and execution chain. And yeah, basically pre-confirmation providers, pre-confers, will be proposers of the Taiko L2, basically.
Okay, I see.
I hope I can explain that.
No, you did fine. So, in your opinion, this advancement, how does it fit to the bigger Taiko vision, in your opinion? You talked about decentralization and scaling. Can you expand on that a bit?
Yeah. We are building rollups for this scaling. Actually, for example, we have internet. Everyone can connect to each other. Is a fully actually not decentralized, but permissionless. Everyone can join the network to the internet. We built a consensus on internet with block Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is layer 2, actually, in theory. Not I mean on the Ethereum side. And L3s means scaling solutions. This is the foundation of computer science and distributed systems. So Ethereum L1s trying to scale Ethereum, because Ethereum is cheap, Ethereum is expensive, it's very slow. So we decided to go rollups then. for user experience. But currently all rollups except Taiko, it's centralized. So just one people build the blocks, just one people earn the money. I mean, the entity, the rollup team, just one people earn the money, and they can act whatever they want. They can some MEV. They can take some MEV from your transactions, basically. Actually, MEV we can call not fully correct, but it's a type of steal money. But yeah, they can act maliciously. They can put some transaction before you, after you, maybe do sandwich attacks. This is attacks types on the MEV, and you need to trust this sequencer. You need to trust the team to not steal your money. So this is ridiculous, because I'm on Ethereum ecosystem because I want decentralization. This is my main first idea, because, for example, we can talk about Solana, Avalanche, or any other L1s. So there is exact differentiation between the other L1s and Ethereum. So decentralization is the main idea of the all Ethereum ecosystem. So, but when we look at the rollups, as you know, they're fully centralized right now, and they just saying that, yeah, we will decentralize our network. It's very soon, but there is no act right now. They just talking. So with pre-confirmation, we can serve the people, serve the users, very, very fast, very cheap transaction. So we are doing that with decentralized system. And also, yeah, pre-confirmation is very important and our very first priority. But we have ZK proofs also. We will implement ZK proof end of the year, and we have decentralized block building based rollup. We will have multi proofs. We have SGX proof, optimistic we can say. We will have ZK proofs, and we are done. Actually, as a protocol, when you go to the L2 beat, is a very popular very popular project to explain the stages of rollups. Which rollup more safe? Which rollup can act malicious? When you go there, there is a pizza and green pizza. It's 5 pieces: the one of block building, one of upgradability, one of proof systems, and you will see at the end of the year, Taiko will be the first very green rollup in the rollup ecosystem. So actually, we are very close to the end game of rollup with this, as I said, with decentralization, fast and cheap user experience, and multi-proof system. You will have very robust, very strong proof system, cannot attackable. So yeah, at the end of the year, we will reach the last stage of rollups. This is the mindset of Taiko.
It goes back to the very fundamentals of the Taiko, actually, because we are Ethereum aligned, and that leads the way whatever we do, right? So
yeah,
as a base rollup, we use Ethereum validators, and we are always keep in mind to be never stray away from the values that made Ethereum what Ethereum is today. So you say this pre-confirmation takes us even closer to the goal that we will fully Ethereum align forever, right?
Yeah. Let's think about that. For example, Ethereum is decentralized. This is the first priority. If we decided to do fast and cheap Ethereum, we can do that. Is it possible? It's just engineering time. But we decided to outsource the execution to the rollups. But rollups are centralized right now, except Taiko. So this is not logical, because we want decentralized system. But at Taiko, for example, let's talk about the current landscape of rollups. For example, rollup X, rollups, let's call Arbitrum, let's call Scroll. They have no connection with Ethereum. I mean, you cannot reach the liquidity from Ethereum to Arbitrum to Scroll. But if you base rollup, you have some possibility to reach the L1's liquidity, L1's decentralization, L1's liveness. So if you don't be based, you cannot extract real liquidity, real value from L1. And actually, for example, let's talk about base optimism, like rollups. They earn a lot of money, but Ethereum L1 cannot earn nothing from the rollups because they take all the money to the pocket. They just pay peanuts to Ethereum L1, just paying the blob fee. Blob means the data type you're sending to the Ethereum L1. So if you're based, actually being based is the first and only way to add value to Ethereum, because the other rollups don't have any connection with L1. So if you're based, you are fully composable with Ethereum. So maybe we can talk about this topic in the next or the more next office hours. But
Yes.
we have a BBR design. It's a booster rollup. So in booster rollup, you will be fully available to reach the Ethereum liquidity. You will use Ethereum Uniswap, Ethereum L1 Uniswap from the L1 rather than implement Uniswap again to L2, sorry. So, but if you don't base, there is no possibility to reach that. So, end of the year, we will basically I can say we will finish the Taiko design. I mean that are our desire. And the next next step is push BBR booster rollup, because this is as I said, will be very first priority of us to reach fully composability, fully interoperability with Ethereum L1. So I can definitely say future is very bright for us. We can reach fully composability with Ethereum L1. And let's give an example. It's on the fly right now. We can give an example. You can borrow money from Ethereum L1 and do some transaction on Ethereum L2, and you can pay in the same transaction. We are calling it flash loan. You're borrowing money from the contract, from the protocol. It's called Aave, and you need to pay this flash loan at the same transaction. So you cannot do that the current rollups because they have no composability. But with booster rollups, we can do some transaction between L1 and L2 at the same time without waiting any other delay, any other finality. So I can say again, the future is very bright for us.
Yes, everything is coming together, and we are a really young rollup, and since the vision is so clear that everything is building and adding up. So
yeah,
right.
this is our choice. Actually, we could choose a different way. We could build a centralized rollup like any other rollup and earn a lot of money, maybe $1 million in a month. But we decided to be fully aligned to Ethereum L1. We decided to add value to L1 through a rollup scaling solution. So we didn't choose the easy way, but we chose a very valuable way to add value to Ethereum L1.
Yes, this is walking the walk, actually. The decentralization and everything else are always
the other rollups still have no opinions how they decentralize their network because they didn't build the system the possibility of making decentralized network. They didn't start from the idea of making a decentralized network. Now they are trying to make their network as decentralized, but they didn't build like that. So it will be very hard work for them, because this is actually mirror of the ideas. We choose different way, we choose alignment, we choose decentralized, and they choose very different way. They choose to earn money rather than scaling Ethereum, add value to Ethereum, basically, we can say.
Any questions from listeners as we close to ending this call? It is. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
And good to mention at the end. So pre-confirmation will boost the revenue of proposing, because you will batch the blocks, batch the transaction, so you will have more L2 transaction to compensate L1 gas cost. So the pre-confirmation idea basically, in addition to fast and cheap transaction, to make profitable to Taiko proposers, actually. This is also very important. Sorry? Yeah. The pre-confirmation make them profitable, actually, basically. Yeah, gas cost is not only problem. The other problem is not enough L2 transaction to make money. So, but if we batch the transaction into one, for example, we can propose 10 blocks in just one blob. So you will collect all the transaction of the 10 blocks, then you will just pay a small fee to the Ethereum. So you will earn money this way.
No, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, hello team, hello Taiko team, hello everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, I'd like to discuss about pre-confirmation with you guys. So I have questions like if I run a Taiko node like with the new upgrade like pre-confirmation, so do we still need like SGX or some Taiko to propose a block like 125 Taiko to propose a block? And, yeah.
Yeah, everything will be same. So proving is different topic. So SGX is a different proof mechanism to prove the blocks. So it's not fully effect to proving side. So if you're a prover, you will be same. You will prove the blocks. But the real effect, the pre-confirmation, is to proposers. So
Oh.
you don't need to do anything because the protocol will update. Then just you need to update your, if you run a proposer node or the normal node. So you just need to upgrade your node actually.
Oh, I got it. So basically, it just like shorten the process of proposing block. Like it can propose like 10x time, as usual, right?
Yes, in terms of time and in terms of cost, same time.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for the question.
Yeah.
All right. If there's not any other questions, let's close this call.
Thanks, guys. Goodbye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, everyone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, guys.